So who will win? Who will win? For Samoa Joe got him disqualified. But if that happens tonight, Roman Reigns will lose the Intercontinental Championship. There is no champion's advantage as Roman Reigns beats Samoa Joe for the Intercontinental title live tonight.
And just 4 weeks before defending his Universal Championship at the Royal Rumble against Braun Strowman and Kane, the Beast, Brock Lesnar, is in the house, ready to kick off 2018 tonight.
And there is no doubt if this match was for the Raw Women's Championship, it could main event WrestleMania. The Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, faces the goddess of WWE, Alexa Bliss, for the first time ever, live tonight.
What were you thinking?
Well, I thought we'd start off 2018 with a WrestleMania-worthy match.
What you're thinking is flawed and unfair. I don't know if you remember last week, but Asuka not only interrupted me, she attacked me. Unprovoked, I might add. And yet here you are rewarding your bad behavior with a match against me tonight? I really think you need to rethink things. Plus, Asuka said she's entering the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match, so if she wins, she'll actually be facing me at WrestleMania. That should be enough. So, Kurt, let's just start the year off right.
Listen, you're not going to change my mind. If you have a problem with Asuka, you can settle it in the ring tonight. And you're lucky. This isn't a championship match. Yet. Gotta go.
Alexa Bliss isn't happy, but the WWE Universe is, because Kurt Angle has set up a major Monday Night Raw to kick off 2018 tonight. He was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah, let's not forget he became Raw General Manager, returned to in-ring action for the first time in over a decade at TLC. He helped win the Grand Supremacy Battle at Survivor Series for Monday Night Raw. What a year.
Happy New Year! And welcome to Monday Night Raw! I have to say that 2017 is one of the greatest years of my career, especially becoming the Raw General Manager. And if you thought 2017 was great, I guarantee 2018 will be even greater. In 3 weeks, Raw will celebrate its 25th anniversary. And right after that is the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Free agent and 16-time World Heavyweight Champion John Cena has just declared his entry into the Royal Rumble match, the Men's Royal Rumble match. And notice I said Men's Royal Rumble match because there will be a Women's Royal Rumble match as well. And I guarantee a lot of you are wondering what the rules are going to be for that match. Well, I talked to Stephanie McMahon and Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan, and we decided what's good for the men is good for the women, so the same rules apply. Which means the women are going to have 30 entrants that come into that ring. Right here. Each superstar that gets thrown over the top and both feet touch the floor, they will be eliminated. And the winners of the Royal Rumble matches will get a championship opportunity at WrestleMania. Now, I expect Raw to win both the men's and women's Royal Rumble matches and main event WrestleMania, but that's just me. But as far as tonight, we have a great show for you.
Here are the former tag champs who lost the titles last week. Cesaro on your left, Sheamus on the right, the bar.
Kurt, why don't we just forget about the Royal Rumble for a second and talk about the travesty that occurred last week on Raw? We were robbed, fella. Robbed. I mean, you gave... You think I care all you Muppets think of me? You gave a one-time tag team championship team a championship match. Huh? And what sort of crap is that, Kurt? Huh?
See, if there's one thing we can't stand, it's favoritism. Yes, it was favoritism, because you know what? It wasn't bad enough that you gifted your son a chance at our Raw Tag Team Championships and gave him Seth Rollins, of all people, as his tag team partner. But you know what? What you did after the match, that was just too much.
Well, last week on Monday Night Raw, the Bar defending against the makeshift team of Jason Jordan and Seth Rollins. Remember, Dean Ambrose was injured, hence the reason this team was made.
Well, Sheamus and Cesaro looked incredibly confident against the first-time team of Rollins and Jordan. But Rollins and Jordan would shock the WWE Universe. They performed very, very well together.
And Jason Jordan taking advantage of that, delivering that from out of nowhere to pick up the victory over Cesaro, and the celebration would begin for Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan, as well as Jason Jordan's father, the general manager of Monday Night Raw, Kurt Angle.
Truly a touching moment. Proud father Kurt Angle embracing his son Jason Jordan after a monumental career victory. Wow.
Watching that footage, Kurt, just makes me sick to my stomach. You know, favoritism, right? That was nothing but favoritism.
Your son did not deserve an opportunity at the Tag Team Championships. And you want to talk about tonight? We want our rematch tonight.
Listen, guys, you'll get your rematch when I say so.
Oh, why don't you say it right now? Oh, that's convenient for you, isn't it? Whatever you want.
You made this for Christmas.
Well, there's one half of the tag champs, the aforementioned Jason Jordan.
Hold on a second, Cesaro. If I didn't deserve an opportunity at the tag team titles, then what am I doing out here with this? Now, my dad doesn't understand the first thing about favoritism. My opportunity last week was based off my track record, not my DNA.
Track record? More like Daddy's boy, huh?
Look, Seth and I, we earned these tag team titles. And Cesaro, if you keep running that refurbished mouth of yours, you're gonna earn yourself another trip to the dentist.
Oh, really? Why don't you make that happen?
Guys, whoa! Guys! As general manager, I always say this. We settle our differences in the ring. I want you two to settle our differences right now!
Like the sound of that. General Manager Kurt Angle going to pin Cesaro and Jason Jordan one-on-one here tonight to kick off the new year on Monday Night Raw.
I like it.
And here comes Jordan's tag team partner. Seth Rollins.
Jason, look, we may be tag champs now, but you got a lot to learn about being a teammate, man. Look, lesson one. Look, you see this pale Irish idiot here, the one with the stupid looking mohawk? Yeah. Yeah, you came out here puffing your chest. You didn't even realize you're outnumbered 2-1. That's exactly what the bar wanted. All right, and what happens when they jump you, okay? What does that do for you? What does that do for us as a team, okay? You don't need to like your partner, but you at least got to worry about their health and safety. You need to be a professional. What you do affects me and vice versa. So I'm here to tell you right now, you need to stop being so self-absorbed. You came out here to brag in front of your dad, and that forced me to come out here to protect my half of the Raw Tag Team title. So you know what? I'll be in your corner. Look, I'll be in your corner tonight, but the way I see it, I'm only out here to watch you lose.
Oh, and from behind, Cesaro taking out Jordan. Jordan goes one-on-one with Cesaro live next. And we are back live on Monday Night Raw, Miami, Florida. Happy New Year, everybody. It's Cesaro versus Jason Jordan, one-on-one. Cesaro's partner, Sheamus, at ringside, as is Jason Jordan's partner, Seth Rollins. Agility by Jordan. And Jason Jordan. And there's the power of Cesaro. Jordan, though, from behind. And a drop kick right to the jaw. Picture perfect. Cover by Jordan, hook in the leg, and a kick out. We must say that Seth Rollins out here rather reluctantly, Corey.
Seth Rollins only out here, as he says, to protect his half of the Raw Tag Team titles, which I understand, but I also think Rollins owes Jason Jordan a little bit more respect than he's been showing him thus far.
What are you talking? I got to give Seth Rollins a lot of credit coming out here, bagging his partner's play. I like that.
Well, Seth Rollins did give his partner some sage advice a few moments ago, basically telling him that we're a tag team now. You can't walk out and start putting yourself in situations where you're outnumbered. What affects you affects me, and vice versa.
Seth Rollins went so far as to say that Jason Jordan is self-absorbed. And yeah, Jason Jordan might be cocky, but he's good.
You know, that's one thing I got to agree with you on that. I mean, the kid got a chip on his shoulder. He got a chip on both shoulders, and that's something you got to have in this business. But you got to know how to make it in the locker room as well as in the middle of this squared circle, man.
A very telling tweet sent out by Jason Jordan over the holiday weekend where he said, "Don't underestimate me. I'm out to silence all the doubters, and tonight is going to be the beginning." And it seemed like, Corey, that Seth may be one of those doubters because he said he was out here to watch Jason Jordan lose.
Rollins certainly gave that impression, but I'm honestly a little surprised. Uh-oh, wait a minute.
And Cesaro looking at crossbody.
Power of Jordan.
Yeah, we talk about Cesaro's power, but Jordan matching it in that department as he drives Cesaro into the corner.
You know, I think that was Cesaro and Sheamus' biggest mistake was underestimating this young man's talent. He's got a lot of talent.
And Jason Jordan driving Cesaro into the other corner.
I'm honestly a little surprised that anyone underestimates Jason Jordan. I mean, the guy, when it comes to tag team championships in WWE, he's a grand slam winner.
That's what veterans do. We see these young guys come in, we think we got to step over, and we get wiser after we
wow, that was a veteran move by Sheamus, distracting Jordan, and Cesaro took advantage of the chop block to the back of the leg.
Exactly what I'm talking about, a veteran move right there, Cole. You said it.
A great strategy by Cesaro. Can eliminate Jordan's ability to use his lower body power. It takes away a lot of his game plan.
And the thing is, this is a fight that this kid didn't have to be in right now. He walked into this right here.
Yeah, but again, Booger, as we take another look at the distraction and watch Cesaro off the sidestep, and now the chop block right to the back of the knee. And Cesaro is taken over and now going to work on the left leg of Jason Jordan.
I'm so sure Jason Jordan's ankle didn't suffer a little damage too in that same chop block.
And again, Cesaro driving that drop kick into the knees of Jordan.
Jason Jordan got to understand, man, he took food off someone's table when he took that championship. This is real, man. This is as real as it get right here in the WWE.
You know, Jason Jordan, though, has had a knack of being able to put himself into big matches. The scene is the Roman Reigns of the world. Now he's a tag team champion, so there's no doubt whatever Jordan's doing, he's doing it right.
I mentioned Jason Jordan like to tag out right now.
Yeah, nobody to attack, however. One-on-one match. Cesaro continues the pressure.
Jason Jordan has had a lot of great matches, but you know, this tag match he just pulled off a week ago. That was a great performance, you know, becoming tag team champion.
Yeah, their first night together, Booker, as a
you know, and that's the thing right there. I don't agree. That's the first time, perhaps, in the history of the business that a team tagging for the first time get a title shot in the way. I don't agree with that right there. That was a bad move by Kurt Angle.
Cesaro and Sheamus call it favoritism from the general manager toward his son, Jordan, and now Cesaro again continuing to pick apart the left leg of Jordan. You take the leg out, Corey, you take out Jordan's power and the ability to use his suplexes.
Jason Jordan relies so heavily on those suplexes in his collegiate amateur wrestling background. You eliminate his ability to use his legs, it completely changes things.
And I can tell you one thing, when you win a championship, that give you a feeling of euphoria. You think you can go out there and do it every time. That could be a mistake by this young man, Jason Jordan.
Nasty, this is by Cesaro, just grinding his elbow into the side of the knee of Jordan.
And Cesaro has been in technician. He continues to pick apart Jordan.
We know all about Cesaro. I mean, perhaps the strongest man in the WWE pound for pound.
And now Jordan on one leg. Oh, there's a clothesline out of desperation for what happened to tag champs.
Jason Jordan's hobbled very badly right now.
Can't quite get back to his feet. Back body drop.
Great agility.
Cesaro lands on the apron and runs into a forearm.
Jordan trying to get some blood
Oh,
flowing back.
again Cesaro.
So smart. Cesaro's so dangerous.
Veteran move right there. I mean, he just lured the kid right in and did just drop the hammer on
Now
him.
right onto the apron. Wow. Jason Jordan in deep, deep trouble.
Oh, I didn't
This
love
match
it.
could be over.
The story here tonight live on Monday Night Raw is Cesaro's dissection of the left leg of Jason Jordan in this one-on-one matchup. Seth Rollins, Jason Jordan's tag team partner, try to will the young man on, but Cesaro has been in complete control.
Sheamus and Cesaro started off the night asking for their rematch for the Raw Tag Team titles. Kurt Angle would not grant it tonight. Instead, we have Cesaro and Jason Jordan one-on-one.
Yeah, Cesaro and Sheamus upset. They believe that Kurt Angle, quote, gifted his son a chance at the tag team titles last week, and it looks like Cesaro wants to punish Jordan tonight.
If that is in fact the case, Jason Jordan took advantage of the opportunity.
Let me tell you something, Cole. Sometimes, what I'm seeing right here, sometimes you come out, you want to compete against your...
Oh, look at this, half crab.
And sometimes you want to hurt it, and that's what Cesaro is doing right now.
And the half crab continuing the pressure on the leg of Jason Jordan. Jordan, middle of the ring, is he going to tap out here? Will Jordan tap out to Cesaro?
It's not about competition right here, guys. This is about hurting this young man. This is about ending Jason Jordan's young career.
The words of Seth Rollins ring true right now. Seth out here to protect his half of the Raw Tag Team Championship.
Oh!
Jason Jordan's leg has suffered so much damage, there's no way it can't factor into a title defense.
And Jordan's still trying to fight back into it. Cesaro with clubbing blows to the side of the
Let me
face.
tell you something. Seth Rollins cannot get in the ring and fight for this young man. That's what Jason Jordan
But he's
needs.
showing some fight here, Book.
He's showing a lot of fight, but right now it could be his detriment.
Jordan on one leg runs into an uppercut, but still on feet. Cesaro again with another uppercut.
Cesaro doesn't even look like he's tired
Oh,
at
look
all.
at that right there.
Jason landed on the bad leg, but he's still fighting back.
Jason Jordan, guys, I mean, being hurt is one thing. Being injured is something totally different.
And now Jason Jordan, what can he do? What can he do to Cesaro? We don't know about this young man, and Cesaro went right back to the leg.
The leg of Jordan just can't hold up under the weight.
And Jason trying to build some momentum, trying to feed off some adrenaline. What a throw by Jordan. Able to pop the hips. And again to Cesaro.
The adrenaline is taking over.
Cover. Hook to the leg. Oh, and he almost had him. Near
Right,
fall.
I can see the adrenaline's an amazing thing. Jason Jordan in a practically stationary position is able to fell Cesaro momentarily.
It is. It's like a cortisone shot. You really don't know what you're doing, but when it's all over with, you feel all the pain. This kid right now could be working himself into something he may not like in the long run.
I'll tell you, Seth Rollins doing a hell of a job just urging Jason Jordan on, offering words of encouragement throughout this matchup. Look at this, Jordan, enough!
Oh, wait a minute.
Jordan has the
No
power
way,
in his
no
leg.
way he's going to be pulling
And
it.
he does! Again, second! And he kicked out at two!
You can see the agony on the face of Jason Jordan with that one-legged bridge.
Exactly, I was going to say, Corey, you notice he couldn't use the left leg on the bridge, and that allowed Cesaro to kick out.
Guys, I must say that Jason Jordan is fighting with a whole lot of heart tonight. I got to give it to him.
And Rollins is buying in, appears, Book. Seth Rollins buying cheerleader
You
for
want your
Jordan.
partner to go out there. I'm sure Seth Rollins wants this kid to go out here and have a hell of a career in this business. He may be the difference maker.
Cesaro, great ring savvy, holding on to the top rope.
Cesaro right to the bad knee, dropping Jordan. Look out, boom, and a cheap shot by Sheamus. Rolling off
Mark
with
gonna
Cesaro,
steal this
shoulders
one.
down, kick out.
Look at that. Cesaro, no
Wasted
wasted
the half
action.
crab.
Man, that lower back, the pressure on that lower back. Jason Jordan, he's going to have a tap.
Off the pinning combination, Cesaro never let go of the bad leg. Now he turns it into a full crab. And Jordan trying to somehow drag his way to a bottom rope.
Cesaro is such an incredible technician.
But what about the fight at Jordan? Able to drag himself to the rope to force the break, and perhaps Cesaro now getting frustrated that he can't put this kid away.
Oh, here comes
Rollins gets involved, and Rollins takes out Sheamus.
Rollins with the interception. Stopped Sheamus from whatever he had planned.
You know, that had to feel good after what Sheamus was into his body throws. And Jason Jordan from out of nowhere, the cover. Jordan with the win. Jason Jordan with an incredible victory. And now the celebration begins.
I said it once before, Jason Jordan might be cocky, but he's good.
Maybe the Jason Jordan I've been looking for since day one, guys.
How did he pull that one off?
A lot of heart, determination, grit.
And the applause from Seth Rollins. And now Jason Jordan out here to celebrate with his partner. I guess he took Rollins' rule from earlier tonight to heart. You can't be self-absorbed anymore, kid. It's about the team.
Seth Rollins has to be impressed by what he's seen.
Maybe not.
Jason is cocky, but he's good.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Intercontinental Champion, Roman Reigns. Roman, tonight you're going to be defending your Intercontinental Championship against Samoa Joe. But if you're disqualified like you were last week, you will lose your title. How's that stipulation going to affect your approach?
Well, if you ask me, Samoa Joe got exactly what he deserved. This man's attacked me. He's ruined championship matches, and worst of all, he hurt Dean Ambrose. Before, I would have said Joe's a great opponent for the Intercontinental Championship, but he's not, because he's a punk. He talks like a punk, he walks like a punk, and that's why I punked him out last week. This week ain't gonna be any different. It's gonna be ugly out there today. It's gonna be intense, but unfortunately for Joe, I'm gonna stay within the rules. I hope.
Can the big dog keep his temper under control? We'll find out tonight.
And 28 days from his confrontation with Braun Strowman and Kane in a triple threat match for the Universal title at the Royal Rumble event, the Beast is here. Brock Lesnar kicks off 2018 live later on tonight. And here is a man who kicks off 2018 embroiled in one of the oddest rivalries of his career. And that's odd, talking like that about Bray Wyatt.
There's a Firefly infestation in Miami tonight.
That rivalry I talked about has to do with a very different Matt Hardy.
Different's certainly one way to put it. Maybe you just don't quite understand Matt Hardy as well as he'd like to be understood.
I talk about it all the time, guys. Every man has a breaking point. Maybe that's Matt Hardy.
Well, apparently he's been pushed beyond his breaking point because Matt Hardy is now woken.
I don't recall anybody haunting Bray Wyatt the way Matt Hardy has in recent weeks. It's generally Bray Wyatt that does most of the haunting of his opponents.
He is the eater of worlds. Bray Wyatt is in action next.
When I found out that 2018 would have the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match, I knew my New Year's resolution was clear. I am going to toss 29 other women over the top rope to win this historic Royal Rumble match and to go on to WrestleMania to win the championship because I'm the legit boss.
And we are 4 weeks away from the Royal Rumble. And back here live tonight on Monday Night Raw, Bray Wyatt is set for action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring accompanied by Dana Brooke and Tyler
Worldwide, Titus O'Neil, of course, Apollo Crews, and the statistician, Dana Brooke, accompanying the crew to ringside.
I talked to Apollo Crews earlier today. He said he wasn't content with his performance in 2017. 2018 is going to be a big year for Apollo Crews and Titus Worldwide.
Did Titus put this match right here?
Perhaps he did. Titus said he's got plenty of big things coming for Titus Worldwide in 2018. And it's Apollo and Bray one-on-one here tonight, and this should be a good matchup.
Normally when a guy promotes you, he wants to protect you.
Apollo Crews, Booker, one of the most underrated superstars, I believe, on Monday Night Raw today. Big opportunity tonight against former WWE champion Bray Wyatt.
A lot of people share that sentiment. What better way to start off the kickstart 2018 by picking up a victory over a superstar of the caliber of Bray Wyatt?
Yeah, that would be good, but I would say I would rather pick and choose my opponent a little bit better than a guy like Bray Wyatt.
Now, you saw Apollo Crews moments ago, a strange look in his face. You can only imagine what Bray Wyatt was whispering to him when they were in the corner, and then, of course, freaked out completely by these weird in-ring moves by Bray Wyatt. I don't know how else you would describe it.
Bray Wyatt is unorthodox, but very, very effective.
You talk to a lot of the superstars on the roster. They'll tell you, you can study Bray Wyatt.
Oh, man.
Night after night, but you can't adequately prepare for it. The mind games, watching them from outside of the ring is completely different than standing across.
Corey, has he met his match recently with the mind games that have been being played by this new Matt Hardy?
Oh, it's entirely possible. That said, I'd hate to count Bray Wyatt out.
Oh, and
Capitalize, Crews.
Dropping the elbow, and Crews has Wyatt in trouble. Hooks the leg, and a kick out by Bray.
Great athleticism by Crews. Smart strategy. Keep him to fight.
That was a mistake right there, grabbing a headlock right there. You want to keep big moves coming, combinations with a guy like Bray. You got to stun him and knock him off his feet.
Maybe you should join Titus Worldwide, Booker,
you know
give
what?
him your wisdom.
You know, I'm going to keep my expert tutelage right here behind the desk.
And here's Apollo whipped across the ring by Bray, misses wildly right hand, and and a headbutt by Wyatt. We got the example, as Booker said, of that unorthodox offensive style of Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt just about caved Apollo Crews' chest and his head. You know, go back to the Matt Hardy thing for one moment as we take another look here at this offense of Bray Wyatt. You know, Corey, Bray, he's the one. He is the guy who developed Matt Hardy and beat him up that night, and Matt just went off the deep end.
Well, I mean, you could argue that Bray Wyatt was the last one to push Matt Hardy over the edge, but I think the thing to realize is whatever we're seeing from Matt Hardy is lying dormant for years inside of Matt until it was woken.
So, Booker, what type of stats do you think Dana Brooks taking on ringside as Apollo's over across the ring?
I don't know, honestly.
There's a method to the madness. Apollo looks great in this matchup so far. Drop kick caught Bray.
I tell you, she could be doing a lot of cheerleading.
Covered by Apollo and a kick out. Corey, Apollo, one of the best pure athletes on the entire Monday Night Raw roster.
240, 250 pounds, one of the most agile superstars we've ever seen. The sky is the limit for Apollo. It's just a matter of getting out of the gate. Great agility.
Lands on the apron, catches Bray with a right. Now Apollo going to show he can fly as well.
Got to stay on top of Bray
Wyatt. And Bray caught him, and that may have been a mistake that cost him.
Bray Wyatt, I mean, he's a big guy, but he's quick as a cat. Trust me, guys.
And now Apollo.
Man,
what a jawbreaker. Crews in a bad situation right now. There you see the sadistic smile on the face of the Eater of Worlds.
He just enjoys punishing people. Enjoys inflicting pain.
Oh, this is a match, like I say, Apollo should not have taken, guys.
And Titus Worldwide is scared. Apollo's in trouble. And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. Bray Wyatt in control of Apollo Crews. Crews' Titus Worldwide mates, Dana Brooke and Titus O'Neil, watching at ringside.
Very impressive showing for Apollo Crews thus far, but still unable to solve Bray Wyatt. Bray is in control.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt looks like he's having a whole lot of fun in it. Looks like he's thinking about Matt Hardy the whole time, guys.
Look out. Wyatt using his full body as a weapon as he launches himself across the ring. Takes out Crews. Cover now. Hook of the leg. Kick out at 2.
Let me tell you something. Bray Wyatt, it looked like he just let up off of that cover right there just so he can put down a little bit more
Watch
pain.
this collision.
Wow.
They're getting run over by a Cadillac.
That's what I'm talking about. The guy's, he's a big guy, but he's quick.
And he's so dangerous. He'll do anything he needs to pick up the victory. Loves to punish his opponents. Wow. He's trying to rally here. He caught Bray Wyatt, but can he recover enough to go on offense?
Crews has sustained a great deal of damage thus far, but this is the biggest opportunity that he's had to this point.
Exactly what I was talking about. Crews going to have to throw big shots like that a whole lot more often.
Take a look at this. More importantly, listen. Oh! Apollo Crews. And here comes Apollo. Crews looking to pick up the pace. Down goes Wyatt. Kicked up by the highly athletic Crews. What a win this would be for Titus. Why? Beautiful cover. Isn't enough to put Bray away and a kick out. That is downright ridiculous athleticism. That standing shooting star press. Beauty to watch.
Bray Wyatt just created a little bit of space right there. That's a veteran move right there, guys.
Crews thinking about here. Oh, kick to the side of the face. Apollo moves off the apron. Wow. Apollo's pulling out all the stops. He knows he's going to have to topple Bray Wyatt.
That's what I'm talking about. Get up and get him in the ring.
And listen to Titus. He realizes what a victory tonight would do for his brand and for Apollo Crews.
Keep the pressure on, kid. Like I say, big moves is what you're going to have to do to stop a guy like Bray Wyatt.
Oh, clothesline. Wicked.
Good.
It looked like Crews may have been setting up for the spin-out powerbomb, and Bray Wyatt had him scouted.
Got him sleeping right there. Gold is what he did.
There's the statistician. Clearly shouting instructions or motivation. You might want to look at Bray because... Bray Wyatt smiling at the carnage he caused. And now Apollo Crews, though, looking to take control.
The moment.
He's got Wyatt where he wants him. No, Sister Abigail.
Here is your winner, Bray Wyatt.
Very game Apollo Crews tonight, but what a win for Wyatt. Bray Wyatt didn't seem to be too bothered by the mental games of the past few weeks. Bray Wyatt, very, very impressive, physically dominant.
Great way to start off 2018.
Bray Wyatt, last week I transformed your wicked fireflies into my woken warriors. I will devour all of the darkness you regurgitate across this plane identified as WWE and convert it into light. You are the consumer of terrestrial entities, but you cannot escape my woken wisdom for much longer. For I am all around you. I am the omniscient ghost that haunts your dreams. And once Abigail's powers are no more, I will delete you!
Omniscient Matt Hardy. Certainly unstable. Well, Monday Night Raw is kicking off 2018 tonight live in Miami. Still to come, Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe for the Intercontinental Championship.
Kurt, look at your match against Asuka. I plan on having you in my corner all along, so let's go.
I'm sorry. Enzo texted me. He's really sick in the ER with the flu, and he's crushed he can't defend his Cruiserweight Championship tonight. He needs me. I gotta go.
Seriously? Enzo? No, I need you right now, so Enzo's just gonna have to wait.
That's Enzo again. I gotta go.
I can't believe you're being like this with our friendship right now. I need you, and I need you now. I don't have to do this, but it's either him or me.
I'm sorry. My chicken soup's getting cold.
Has everyone lost their minds?
Look at concern on Alexa Bliss, and with good reason, because coming up next for the first time ever, it's the goddess Alexa Bliss versus the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. This could be at WrestleMania, but it's on Raw next. Tomorrow, Asuka. This could be at WrestleMania, but it's on Raw next.
And Alexa Bliss will be a part of the Mixed Match Challenge, but first, she's got other things on her mind tonight, as in the Empress of Tomorrow.
The following contest is a women's division match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Columbus, Ohio, she is the Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss a bit out of sorts because her friend Nia Jax will not be accompanying her to the ring for this matchup tonight. She's bringing chicken soup to Enzo. Nonetheless, this is why Alexa is worried about this match tonight. Last week on Raw, she was out here pontificating. She had a visitor, Asuka.
I'm entering the Women's Royal Rumble match. And I will win.
And this here the reason.
Because nobody is ready for Asuka!
Oh, I would never want to interrupt Asuka, and that's why. And that's why Alexa Bliss is terrified for this matchup here tonight.
With good reason. The goddess, despite being a women's champion on both SmackDown Live and Raw, has never encountered anyone quite like Asuka. You can see a look of apprehension almost on the face of Bliss. It's an unfamiliar sight.
Undefeated, not only here at WWE, but for over 2 years back at NXT when she was the NXT Women's Champion. But the news that Asuka dropped on us all last week that she will be a part of the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match. And the fact that Asuka's even included in that historic matchup has to make the Empress of Tomorrow one of the odds-on favorites. She's going to be my pick to win the whole thing. I said it here first, I'll say it again. No one is ready for Asuka, and that includes 29 other women in Philadelphia. Asuka responding to the news of this match versus the Raw Women's Champion tonight said, quote, "Consider this a warm-up for my Royal Rumble win, champ." That is how very confident Asuka is in her abilities.
You know, that's the thing of being overconfident. I'm going to tell you, you don't want to go out there being overconfident with Alexa Bliss. She can play passive. She can lure you in with that little sweet little smile. You can think she's a little girl, but she is totally capable of doing a good job here, trust me.
And for the first time ever, hashtag Alexa versus Asuka for this big matchup here tonight on Monday Night Raw. And as we get set for the one-on-one battle, what about the news from General Manager Kurt Angle earlier tonight? Women's match, men's match, the Royal Rumble matches in 4 weeks, Corey, all under the same rules. 30 entrants over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor before you're eliminated. Of course, the winners guaranteed a championship match at WrestleMania.
Gotta wonder what the championship picture is gonna look like by the time we arrive at WrestleMania. You have to figure if Asuka picks up a win over Alexa Bliss right now, she jumps right to the head of title contention.
Indeed, and Asuka and Alexa now ducks into the ropes. And if you're Alexa, Booker, what do you do tonight when you go into this ring for the first time ever against the dangerous Asuka?
You definitely gotta stay focused more than anything. You gotta go out there and you know, more importantly, you gotta study. Hopefully she's done her homework about someone like Asuka. She's dangerous, very dangerous.
And for as cocky as Alexa is, I guarantee you she does homework. It's the reason she's been a multi-time champion here in WWE, both Raw and SmackDown. And Asuka!
Oh.
If either one of those spinning back fists would have connected, Bliss was going to take a nap.
Corey, Asuka, one of the most dangerous superstars that ever stepped foot here in the ring in WWE.
Male or female, Asuka is a true phenomenon.
And now Alexa.
Alexa's been understandably tentative in the early goings of the matchup. You can't get too careful when it comes to Asuka.
Yeah, but we've seen Alexa Bliss come out here time in, time out, week in and week out, and do nothing but one thing, Corey, and that's win.
Yeah, Alexa always finds a way to win, it seems, as Asuka now with a hammerlock on Alexa Bliss, controlling the champion so far in this matchup.
You're talking about someone who always knows how to win. It's Asuka. I mean, she has so many different ways to beat you. Her striking abilities are ridiculous. Her submission skill are second to none.
There's takedown again. Some face lock in Alexa.
Call a little courting period right here, a little feeling out process.
Asuka's winning. Alexa now with her knee bar. And Alexa realizes she's in trouble, trying to create some separation, and she does. Back to her feet.
Just got out of there in a hurry.
Asuka seems to have Alexa all out of sorts here, Corey.
Again, look like Asuka's toying with Bliss to this point.
Bliss Bliss looked like she was going for that single takedown again, and Asuka turned it around into a side headlock. And Bliss and Asuka right back to her feet and face to face. There's just something intimidating about the Empress of Tomorrow.
Because she's all about going out there and competing, I think, Cole, and going out there and proving that she is, top notch, number one in this business.
Asuka shoulder tackle, down goes Alexa. Asuka's won championships all over the world, but she covets the Raw Women's title and, of course, a win at the Royal Rumble match.
Asuka mocking Alexa Bliss. You know the goddess won't take too kindly to that.
She may not have a choice, Corey, because Asuka's just taking it to Alexa. As physical as they come, and the champ needs to regroup. Alexa not quite sure what hit her.
Alexa Bliss looks like she's beside herself right now on the outside of the ring.
It's interesting, Corey, because Alexa's one of those competitors that always seems like she's in control.
Guys, I've seen some of the best tricks played in this business, and Alexa, trust me, she's the best. She's a trickster.
Alexa better be careful not to get herself counted out.
Gingerly making her way back into the ring. And Alexa ducks underneath the bottom rope again.
And this is strategy. Maybe she's trying to frustrate Asuka.
Whatever it is, she doesn't seem like she has any interest in getting in the ring with Asuka. Can't say I blame her. And in this early going, Corey, Asuka's got to be considered one of the odds-on favorites to win the first ever Royal Rumble match in 4 weeks in Philadelphia.
I'm the type of man to condone gambling, but I put a large sum of money on Asuka as my pick to win the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match.
Alexa Bliss, who still happens to be the champion come WrestleMania, she would face the winner, perhaps, of that matchup as Asuka continues to kick to the stomach. Now right to the face of Alexa. And Bliss, again, cannot get anything going. Just trying to play defense.
Let me tell you something, Corey. You might have made that bet a little bit too early, man. All the surprise entries in the Rumble. You can only imagine who's going to show up trying to be in this thing.
Oh, I agree, but I don't think it matters who shows up. No one is ready for Asuka.
And apparently not Alexa tonight. It's been all Asuka here, live on Raw. And we are back live on Monday Night Raw, and the Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss, has now taken control of this match after she was dominated for the early portion by Asuka. Take a look at how Alexa turned it around.
Always resourceful women's champion proves just why she's at the top of the mountain. Alexa Bliss delivering a wicked kick right to the midsection of Asuka, and now a body scissors. This is a great strategy by the champion.
And Asuka now in trouble, really, for the first time on Monday Night Raw. Trying to look at this.
Look at that. Right into an ankle lock.
Great counter by Asuka. And just like that, Asuka's turned things around. Ankle lock, center of the ring. Bliss in trouble, trying to make it to the rope.
Asuka might snap Goddess's ankle right now.
And Alexa trying to get there and does to force the break.
There's the worldwide experience you got to look out for with Asuka.
And you heard Bliss screaming to the referee. I'm on the rope, and then the move which drove Asuka's ribs into the ropes, the ribs that Bliss started to work on moments ago.
It's a solid strategy. You injure your opponent's midsection, rib cage, makes it hard to breathe.
And now's that. Look at this. And now we're going to see the mean streak that makes Alexa Bliss who she is today. One of the most dominating champions in recent memory, and Bliss taking it to Asuka. And look at Asuka. Look at her. Serious trouble, Asuka now.
She's in a lot of pain. I tell you, Alexa Bliss,
look at this.
She's carving her own niche here in the WWE.
Well, and can you imagine, Booker, if Alexa beats Asuka? Here's the cover. Who would have liked it would be Asuka's first loss since coming to WWE.
Exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, you cannot, underestimate your opponent. I mean, this is truly the toughest test for Asuka to date.
If Alexa was somehow able to do that, I mean, you have to imagine it would shatter the mystique of Asuka to a certain extent amongst the other females.
Shoulders down now. Bliss can't out. Can you imagine the bragging rights that Alexa Bliss would have? Again, rolling up. Asuka rolls through. Asuka misses. Alexa. Oh, wow. What a backbreaker. Right to the injured midsection again of Asuka.
Asuka's core has been worked to death thus far from Alexa Bliss. Smart strategy.
Thing is, guys, it only takes one loss, man. One loss to break that cloak of invincibility.
Oh, and Bliss with a forearm.
Wow.
And another one. And Bliss with a cover. And Alexa off a kick out by Asuka, showing she can be as physical as Asuka.
Right back to the body scissors. Great strategy by the champion.
Let me tell you something. I don't think Asuka was expecting this. The Asuka's have been coming out getting quick wins, 1, 2, 3, and she's out. She's on a plane on the way home tonight.
Booker, I don't agree. Asuka's a pro. I think she expected every bit of this from Alexa Bliss. She realizes she is in a fight, and now Asuka going to try to fight out of it.
Not that, Cole. What I'm saying is going out there and getting those quick wins like that can give you that false sense of security. That's what I think it is.
And Bliss now screaming, trash talking with Asuka. This is a great position for Alexa Bliss to be in as it eliminates Asuka's ability to use her hands and feet, her striking weapons. Asuka in a real predicament here. Bliss is working the ribs of Asuka for a long time now. Oh, look at Asuka now, though. Look at this.
You want to give someone like Asuka something to think about right now? She's thinking.
Asuka thinking about how to escape this modified guillotine of Alexa Bliss, but it's like that. Bliss better be thinking about it. And now it's Bliss. She might break Bliss's arm here. Look at this.
Wow.
What a counter by Asuka. And Bliss has got to grab the rope to force another break. Bliss, though, right back to the midsection. Yeah, Bliss has found the Achilles heel, so to speak, the injured ribs of Asuka. And look at Bliss now.
Talking about just laying it on and laying it on thick. That's what Alexa's doing right now. She's staying with one move set, and that's keeping the pressure on the ribs.
Oh! Asuka was not expecting that. Or was Bliss expecting return fire? I think that just fired Asuka up. Disrespect or awaken the fighting spirit of Asuka. And Asuka with a drop kick to Bliss, taking her out now. Asuka again, and there's another drop kick. Asuka with great. Missile drop kick. And now Asuka fired up as Alexa Bliss continues to battle in this match.
So let me tell you something, Cole. Alexa Bliss is at her most dangerous when she's in a point like this. You think she's out? Well, next thing you know, you're looking up at the lights.
Well, you're right, Booker. She's showing us why she's been champ this long. But Asuka, hey, one day in that reign, if she continues to dominate like this. Empress of Tomorrow now stalking the Raw Women's Champion. Bliss connects with an elbow. Oh, did you hear that? Bliss is out. She doesn't have any idea where she is. Oh, maybe she does. Playing possum, perhaps.
Goes for the victory roll. No.
Asuka hanging on now. Shoulders down, hooks the legs, and Bliss it too. Now Alexa just driving Asuka out of the ring. And Bliss can buy herself some time to regroup. What a physical match this has been.
It looked like Alexa Bliss got a little bit more left in the tank.
Well, Booker, Bliss showing us why she's been champion this long. But one of the great champs of 2017. Whatever Bliss has left in the tank, a lot of it just left through her ear after that kick from Asuka. Asuka measuring Alexa Bliss. Again. Into the armbar.
But you do not want right here.
That's it. Bliss is going to have no choice but to tap out. Middle of the ring. Bliss has got to tap. Asuka's tapped the champion.
Here's your winner by submission, Asuka.
Asuka has tapped out the champion. And you have to believe that she has earned herself a championship opportunity. WrestleMania worthy. That certainly did not disappoint. Congratulations to the Empress of Tomorrow. You guys take nothing away from the champion, Alexa Bliss. Very, very physical confrontation with Asuka tonight. What a battle this was. Take a look here. Alexa Bliss with just blatant disrespect for Asuka, which awoke in the warrior within. Asuka with rapid-fire strikes. And eventually right into this picture-perfect armbar. Bliss fought as long as she could, but had no choice but to submit to Asuka.
Time on the line, you fight one woman. Time's out on the line, you fight them. We know. I know that. You might not know that. I know that.
You make more excuses than anybody ever did in my life. But the problem with this is that Alexa Bliss may have to put her title on the line against Asuka at some point in the near future. Nobody, including Alexa Bliss, as we just found out, is ready for Asuka. Happy New Year, everybody. Glad you could join us here on January 1st live from Miami. Still to come tonight, Roman Reigns defends the Intercontinental Championship against Samoa Joe. But here's the caveat. If Roman Reigns is disqualified, he will lose the Intercontinental title. This will be a bottle matchup, and that's par for the course, especially after what Samoa Joe did to Roman Reigns' brother-in-arms a couple of weeks ago.
Joe, with a week of hindsight, do you have any remorse for what you did to Dean Ambrose last week?
Absolutely not. Now Dean can be at home with the ones that he loves the very, very most, enjoying the holidays.
Dean Ambrose did suffer a torn triceps tendon and he had to have surgery. Dean Ambrose could be out of action for 9 months.
You see, I've been systematically taking out the Shield. I put Dean Ambrose on the shelf, and now Roman Reigns comes seeking vengeance. Tonight, after I own Roman Reigns, after I put him to sleep, he will wake up into a nightmare. Where the first thing you will see is me with my hand raised in the air, your new Intercontinental Champion.
Match underway. Roman Reigns comes flying out of the blocks.
It's very simple. We're going to send a message to Samoa Joe. If you hurt one of my brothers, I will hurt you.
Superman punch! Oh, and a kick out by Samoa Joe. Smash mouth battle for sure. Both of these athletes looking to prove superiority. Oh, Juanita! It's cinched in. Reigns is in trouble. Powering out makes it to the rope. And now Samoa Joe, look out! Going 7-7-7. Roman may be hurt to see him grab his left elbow. Headbutts and now the right hands. This is all about survival for Reigns.
Desperation right now, guys, for Roman Reigns.
And Roman Reigns is not getting off Joe. He's continuing to punish Joe. And now he shoves the official, and the referee has no choice. Joe won the match via disqualification, but Reigns is still the champion.
If you hurt one of my brothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, Samoa Joe. Joe, tonight in your Intercontinental Championship match, you do not even have to defeat Roman Reigns.
Wait. Don't you worry. I'll beat Roman Reigns, just like I have every time we've stepped into the ring against one another. In fact, what you and the rest of the world need to realize is that I own Roman Reigns. I've mentally broken Roman Reigns. I've exposed Roman Reigns. Wasn't too long ago, Roman was calling himself a fighting champion, and all 3 members of the Shield, oh yes, they were all going to be great champions together. And because of me, the Shield will never be champions together. Because of me, Dean Ambrose is now a stay-at-home husband living off his wife's paycheck. And because of me, Roman Reigns has become the type of champion who gets himself disqualified to preserve his title. And thanks to me, tonight he does not have that option. In fact, Roman Reigns has run out of options. He's run out of friends and he's run out of time. Because when I put him to sleep and I become the new Intercontinental Champion, he will understand that it may be his yard.
Samoa Joe fired up for the championship match later on tonight. The monster among men, walking with purpose.
Talking about fired up.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first weighing at 385 pounds, bronze. With the new year comes new opportunities. So I'm starting 2018 off with a bang by officially entering the Women's Royal Rumble match. And you best believe that after I win, I'll be hugging my way all the way to WrestleMania.
And there's Braun Strowman who begins the road to WrestleMania at the Royal Rumble match in 4 weeks against Kane and Brock Lesnar. Triple threat for the Universal Championship. You know, Strowman would love to march into Philadelphia as Universal Champion. campaign to try to toughen up Heath Slater. He requested this match with Braun Strowman to show Heath an example of toughness, I guess, to get Heath ready to go.
I think Heath Slater needs to worry a little bit less about toughness and more on how to get out of the airport or airplane bathroom.
That was an interesting video on social media. Nonetheless, the Man Beast Rhino goes one-on-one here tonight with Braun Strowman. Last week it was Slater and Kane, and now Rhino tries to show Slater how it's done against the monster among men.
Rhino is a bona fide tough guy.
And we're going to see how tough he is tonight against Braun Strowman.
He comes from that extreme era.
We asked the Miz Taraj about what Braun Strowman could do, and he did to both of them last week on Monday Night Raw.
Growl, that little scare tactic.
Not too many people on the planet Earth can manhandle Rhino the way Strowman has just had.
And let's be real, I mean, the Big Show is sitting at home right now, probably sitting up watching the show right now because of this man right here, Braun Strowman.
Here's
tackle. Rhino goes down. Rhino with the majority of the momentum.
Man,
Just bounced off of Strowman.
toughen up.
Where's Strowman going? Slater is trying to offer encouragement and
Look, you got two options, you cheerleader. You're either gonna stand on the floor and shut your mouth, or you're gonna get in this ring and get these hands like your partner.
Did he say these hands?
I like it. I know what I do.
I'm running.
Slater's not seriously thinking about this, is he?
Braun Strowman just challenged the other half of former SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
And Rhino tries to take advantage from behind. Headbutt by Strowman. Now
here we
Slater's
go.
involved.
Here we go,
And
2-on-1
Slater and
action.
Rhino teed off on Braun Strowman. I guess the matchup's still going on. Here we go now. Slater shoved away by Braun.
Strowman just trucked Slater right off.
Yeah, Braun wanted this.
Oh, look at the speed. 385
Oh,
pounds.
my Lord.
Like a runaway train. No way. Look at
Look at
that
the power.
with ease.
Running power slam to Rhino.
Here's your winner, Braun Strowman.
Strowman wanted it and he got it.
Both Brock Lesnar and Kane are in the building tonight, and you can guarantee they both just witnessed that beating and had no choice but to be impressed.
Look in the eyes of Braun Strowman, guys. He had the Universal Championship on his mind. You can tell. Wow.
Now Slater valiantly trying to come to the aid of his partner. Slater! Oh, swatted away.
Might have broke his leg.
Absolutely right.
Well, maybe more than that.
We're going to have to drag the waters of Miami to find the remains of Heath Slater and Rhino after this one.
There's Dexter when you need him. And look at this! Boom! Slater! Running power slam by Strowman.
This rabid WWE Universe chanting for one more.
Sick.
Listen to this place.
Stay down, man.
There's no choice, partner. Rhino and Slater have no idea where they're at.
This is freaky power.
Wicked power slam. Braun Strowman makes a mess of Rhino and Slater, and he's not done yet.
It's only the first day of the year, but it might be the worst day of Heath's life.
Slater's gonna think he's back at 3MB. Well, at the Royal Rumble event in 4 weeks in Philadelphia on the WWE Network, Braun Strowman, that is what faces Brock Lesnar, the champion, and Kane in a triple threat match for the Universal title. And Corey, remember this, Lesnar does not have to be pinned or submitted to lose his championship under triple threat rules.
The Beast Incarnate's championship certainly in jeopardy, maybe more than we have ever seen before, and the monster among men is focused on flattening Suplex City. Good lineup. Poor dude. Oh no! Not again! Someone call PETA. Oh! Heath, run! Crawl!
Can't run.
Do something.
What are you talking about?
Crawl! This place is electric right now for Strowman. With one arm.
He's begging, too. I can see he's begging.
He doesn't even know where he is. I just hope Heath has great life insurance for his kids. Oh my goodness!
It's a Memphis fan.
Corey, I ask you this every week, and I'm going to ask you again. How do you stop Braun Strowman?
The answer remains the same, Michael Cole. You don't. We got an impressive dose of Strowman. Well, in a matter of moments, Miami, Florida becomes Suplex City, the reigning Universal Champion. Brock Lesnar is in the house. You gotta wonder what he thinks about what Strowman just did. And you can't forget about the Big Red Machine. Lesnar live tonight.
Look, I heard what Samoa Joe said to you maybe on. I just want to make sure you're keeping your cool for tonight.
I'm cool. He's a fool, though. You saw what I did last week. And he's still running his mouth. Who does that? He's a joke. He's a joke to me. And tonight I hope Dean Ambrose is watching. I hope he's watching. I hope the whole world is watching like you. Because there's a few things you do in this world, but you do not mess with our brother. You feel me?
Hey, I feel you, man. Just don't get DQ'd out there tonight, all right? On both champs right now, I'd like it to stay that way.
Hey, I know we all have our problems with Samoa Joe, but we're focused on the bar right now. And I'm just going to say on behalf of Seth and myself, if the bar tries to interfere in your match tonight with Joe, we will take them out. Believe that. Seth and myself, if the bar tries to interfere in your match tonight with Joe, we will take them out. Believe that.
Generation X invades WCW tonight, and we will take no prisoners. Did you pay for your ticket to come here tonight? Hell no, I got it for free. Oh, they're closing up. Get a shot of them closing the gate. DX fires the first shot against WCW.
As strange as this is for me to say, I just want to talk. I want to talk about Brock Lesnar, the beast. I've never faced in the ring before, but you have. Look at us, Braun. We're the alpha monsters of WWE. Together, we can tame the beast. And I have a plan. All it takes is being on the same page. I don't care about you or your plan. I'm the only alpha monster around here. And when I take down Brock Lesnar, I'm gonna do it on my own terms.
30 women in that ring. Anything can happen. One thing's for sure, history will be made. Hey, can I call you back? Thanks.
Hey, Kurt. I came in here to tell you in person. I was the first Universal Champion. I never lost that title, and I was never given a rematch. So, if it means going through 29 other superstars to get that rematch, I will. I'm here to officially enter myself in the Royal Rumble match.
That's great, Ben. I know you'll represent Raw well. But to be honest with you, I thought you came in here to talk to me about something else.
Oh, you mean the six-man tag team match against Mr. Raj and Elias?
Yeah, you found some partners.
Well, as a matter of fact,
Really?
Kurt, in the past, I've stood beside these two men, and I've stood across the ring from them. And I can tell you for a fact, it's much better to have them on my side. Plus, if it wasn't them, who else would it be? Just a couple of, what's that word?
Should we? Give it to him.
Nerds!
Oh. Funny.
Finn, Gallows, and Anderson back together again tonight. Corey for the sweeping goal. Nothing sweet about this man. As physical as they come, with his sights set on the Intercontinental Championship. Samoa Joe. Dangerous man with a nasty disposition. Tonight, hell-bent on tearing the Intercontinental Championship away from Roman Reigns. Well, ladies and gentlemen, one fan in search of a team to call his own. Football Fanatic premieres tonight after Raw on USA Network. Samoa Joe challenges Roman Reigns for the Intercontinental Championship. If Reigns is disqualified, he loses the title. No champion's advantage. The match is live. Next. And WWE Royal Rumble is presented by KFC. It's finger licking good. And Samoa Joe is in the ring set to battle for the Intercontinental Championship against the champion, Roman Reigns. And hello again, everybody, and we'd like to welcome all of you watching us live tonight on IB Sports in South Korea. Good morning, IB Sports, the home of WWE. Check this out. Yobo Seo. What does that mean? It means hello.
You answer the phone that way. Yobo Seo. Yobo Seo. That's the way you say it.
That's right. Here comes the champ. The big dog. Samoa Joe said earlier tonight it might be Roman Reigns' yard, but he lives in my world. The question tonight remains, can Roman Reigns keep his temper in check? A disqualification will cost him the Intercontinental Championship. We know how much disdain Roman and Samoa Joe share for one another.
Correct. Last week was what it was. Let me tell you, Roman Reigns knows the rules.
Yeah, but we've heard from Roman Reigns a couple of times tonight. He was intense. He continues to talk about his fallen brother, Dean Ambrose, placing the blame on Samoa Joe. He talks about not messing with his brother. Can he keep the emotions in check tonight?
You said it right there, Cole. That's what last week was all about. It was about going out there and getting some retribution. That's what Roman Reigns is all about.
Tonight, Roman can't let his mind be clouded by his thirst for retribution, because you got a dangerous assassin on the other side of the ring in Samoa Joe that wants nothing more than the Intercontinental title. An assassin, Corey, who already believes he has mentally broken Roman Reigns. That makes Samoa Joe even more dangerous. All part of Joe's game plan. You don't travel the world and experience as much in this industry as Samoa Joe has without picking up a few tricks of the trade.
Been watching Joe for quite some time, and I must say he is definitely on another level right now at this time.
Reigns cautiously into the ring, but very confident as he goes face to face with the challenger.
Championship. If Roman Reigns gets disqualified, he will lose the Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe. His opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, Roman Reigns.
And guys, it's interesting to note that the official in the ring tonight, John Code, is the same official who refereed the match last week in which Roman Reigns shoved him, was disqualified, and then fined $5,000. The prestigious Intercontinental title on the line, the fighting champion Roman Reigns against Samoa Joe. Reigns disqualified, he loses the title.
Roman Reigns gets himself disqualified tonight. He's going to lose a lot more than $5,000.
Hashtag IC title as Joe starts things off with a few right hands to Roman Reigns, back into the ropes.
Joe is bringing it right out of the gate, rapid fire strikes.
And you knew he would as Roman Reigns backs to the corner. And is Samoa Joe going to do all he can to try to tick off Roman Reigns, get under his skin to force Reigns to blow his top and perhaps get disqualified?
Gotta beat him by any means necessary.
Look at these guys, the athletes. They're going to go out here. They're going to pace themselves. It's going to be a long night. Trust me, guys.
And Reigns, oh, man.
My goodness. Reigns throwing hammers.
And look at Roman just stomping away.
Exactly what I'm talking about. It's going to be a tit for tat, trust me. It's a filling out process right here.
Roman needs to listen to the referee. He needs to abide by the rules.
And Reigns again with the right hands to Samoa Joe. Joe trying to make his way out of the corner, trying to cover up. And Reigns continues the assault. The official right there looking to separate the two men.
Got a lot of...
And Joe taking advantage.
Oh,
He was admonishing Reigns. Samoa Joe took advantage.
Roman Reigns going to have to keep his emotions
for
in
the
check, guys.
championship. Oh, and a near fall by Joe.
Definitely don't want to get disqualified. You don't want to lose the championship that way.
I'm sure Roman Reigns doesn't want to lose the title any sort of way. Samoa Joe thinking of every possible option to dethrone Reigns tonight here in Miami.
Well, he already verbally attacked Dean Ambrose and his wife Renee Young tonight, looking to again raise the ire of Roman Reigns. Snap suplex by Joe, and again Reigns in trouble. Makes his way out of the ring. Samoa Joe is taken over for the Intercontinental Championship. And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. Samoa Joe, the challenger. Roman Reigns, the champion. It's for the Intercontinental title. Reigns disqualified. He will lose the title. No champion's advantage here tonight. And Roman trying to fight back into this after a dominated early performance by Samoa Joe. What a collision.
Wow.
And Joe to the cover. Can he put the big dog away? Hooks the leg. Go, kick out at 2.5.
Take one more look at this collision. Epic impact. Samoa Joe just running right through the big dog.
Talk about both of these guys being athletes, but I'm going to tell you, Samoa Joe, he's a guy who's been training for this his whole life. He's a fighter. He's a true fighter.
Now Roman Reigns, though, a fighting champion book. He's defended the championship all over the globe against every single challenger. Never backs down as we take another look at this collision. Look at the impact as Joe drives his shoulder into the chest of Reigns. Two of the most physical men in WWE today.
Joe having a hard time getting Roman Reigns up for the suplex. Reigns counters.
Roman, tremendous power of his own. That took a lot out of the champion.
I don't think we got any better than Roman Reigns as far as digging deep, going down deep and just pulling out all the stuff.
Wow. Samoa Joe very quickly moved out of the way. Is this his opportunity to win the Intercontinental title? His first title in WWE and a kick out. Former NXT champion, but this would be his first title appearance on Monday Night Raw. Samoa Joe stalking Reigns.
I tell you, I mean, all 2017, Samoa Joe has been putting himself in position to become champion, and tonight could be the night, man.
You think, Booker? Remember back over the summer, Samoa Joe within a whisper of winning the Universal Championship from Brock Lesnar. And now tonight, Joe looks to take out Reigns.
The same arm that Samoa Joe attacked so fiercely last week on Roman Reigns.
Joe will not forget the experience of the veteran Samoa Joe.
What you want to do right there? You want to go out there, you want to break down your opponent piece by piece. Sometimes you want to work a leg, sometimes you want to work a arm, sometimes an elbow, but whatever works.
Listen, you know Samoa Joe would love to put Roman on the injured list alongside Dean Ambrose with the same sort of elbow injury.
There was a torn triceps for Dean Ambrose that's going to keep him out of action upwards to 9 months after successful surgery.
We're talking about elbow right now. Roman Reigns is feeling it. All the pressure right now is going on that left elbow.
And Joe continuing to keep up the pressure. Officially right there to see if Reigns will tap out, but Roman digging down deep, as Booker said, trying to stay in this fight.
Roman seems to be feeding off the WWE Universe, trying to rally.
Look at that elbow. I mean, it's twisted the wrong way.
Right hand's okay, though. And Roman Reigns with a clothesline. Oh, and what a right.
Went right back to that elbow, guys.
See Roman, his eyes rolling. And then they kick right to the back of the neck. Joe for the Intercontinental title. This could be it. Pumps the leg. Is it enough? Again.
Almost.
Listen, Joe's shaking his head there, but he understands what it takes to put Roman Reigns away.
Samoa Joe knows exactly what he signed up for.
Joe has beaten Roman Reigns, Corey.
You're absolutely right. He's put him to sleep numerous times using that coquina clutch. You know, somewhere in the back of Joe's mind, that's what he's thinking about right now.
And Roman knows that too, and the champ is trying to survive at this juncture so he can fight his way back into the match.
I tell you guys, between these two guys, Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns, it's about more than the championship. This blood runs very, very deep. Trust me.
Yeah, but Samoa Joe taking the gold away from Roman. Can you imagine what that would Joe do for Samoa Joe? More salt in the wound of Reigns.
Oh my goodness.
Beautiful form, beautiful elbows.
Short elbows right upside Roman's skull.
Unbelievable striker. Pace right now favors Joe, Corey.
You can never count Roman Reigns out, but Joe's just firing on all cylinders right now.
What a whip into the corner.
Joe can be methodical and pick Roman apart.
You know,
taking another running impact. Nearly 300 pounds of Joe launching Roman.
Trash talking Roman and then a straight right hand.
Joe, I mean, I beg to differ. Joe's got a huge advantage right now. Roman Reigns, that emotion is definitely going to wear on you the longer the match goes.
Yeah, emotion can't hold your spine up straight, because as you see, Samoa Joe is putting a beating on Roman's.
Another ring-rattling whip by Joe. Look at Joe's face.
Samoa Joe telling Roman all day long.
Call it the pain game for nothing, man. Samoa Joe, he's taking a lot, but he's dishing it out just as well.
Snap there and right back to work on the injured arm of Roman Reigns.
Wow.
Look at this.
Slow the blood supply to Roman's brain.
Right now,
hard to breathe.
The pressure's still on the left arm.
Exactly. Multiple sources of damage right now.
He's actually trying to choke Roman out with his own arm. This is crazy. Roman is in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, the referee right there, keeping an eye on Roman Reigns and whether Reigns fades here. But again, Reigns in trouble, middle of the ring. Samoa Joe could be closing in on the Intercontinental Championship.
Samoa Joe has been working on this game, man. This is a new wrinkle right here.
Oh, wait, that 300-pound frame just wearing down Reigns.
Roman once again trying to rally the WWE Universe, making a little noise for the big dog, but Samoa Joe just wearing Roman down.
Roman trying to fight back. And Joe right back to the midsection.
Keep the pressure on Samoa Joe.
Into the corner. This time Reigns explodes out of the corner and buys himself some time. Ladies and gentlemen, we're live tonight. Happy New Year from American Airlines Arena in Miami, Florida. This is Monday Night Raw. We are in the middle of the Roman Reigns Samoa Joe Intercontinental Championship match, and the champion Roman Reigns on that clothesline looking to rally in a match where if he's disqualified, he will lose his championship.
Samoa Joe stirring first. He'll be the first man to his feet, and he is. But Roman thinking about a rally.
American Airlines Arena's been electric tonight. First Braun Strowman, now the Intercontinental Championship match. Brock Lesnar, the Universal Champion, still to come tonight as Roman Reigns fights back into this battle.
Notice how Samoa Joe did his best to cover up, but the rapid-fire clotheslines from Reigns just too much.
And right to the face of Joe and driving Joe out of the ring.
Can't win that way. You got to get him inside, Roman.
Roman could win via count out and keep his championship, but I don't think Roman Reigns is going to play games that way. He wants to punish Samoa Joe.
I think Samoa Joe's going to take a count out tonight. Trust me on that.
Drive-by. And now Joe back into the ring, and Roman Reigns.
Roman wants to
Cover
Joe.
by Reigns. Hooks the leg on Joe, and the challenger kicks out at
Roman wants to remove any doubt that he is, in fact, the superior athlete.
I tell you, a win for Samoa Joe would be a great way to start off 2018. Wow.
So would a successful title defense from Roman Reigns.
Indeed, huge matchup for the Royal Rumble in 4 weeks. Everybody trying to build momentum. There's the official again, warning Roman Reigns.
Needs to be careful.
And again, Joe looks to take advantage.
Full head of steam.
Seen his way into Reigns into the barricade.
Oh,
baby. Like a jumbo check.
My God, what a collision.
And Samoa Joe may have injured himself as well as he came barely through the second rope. Joe's down, Reigns is down, all because of this. Watch the impact from Joe to Reigns.
Samoa Joe's forearm connected flush with Roman's jaw. Not to mention the near 300 pounds behind him.
A lot of pressure right there.
Count of six. Both men outside the ring. Double count out doesn't do anything for Samoa Joe. He's got to get Reigns back into the ring. Joe's in trouble. And both men beat the count. We got a stalemate for the Intercontinental Championship. Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome to Monday Night Raw. We are live tonight at the American Airlines Arena in Miami. And what a night it's going to be, because last week his rage for Samoa Joe got him disqualified. But if that happens tonight, Roman Reigns will lose the Intercontinental Championship. There is no champion's advantage as Roman Reigns beats Samoa Joe for the Intercontinental title live tonight.
And just 4 weeks before defending his Universal Championship at the Royal Rumble against Braun Strowman and Kane, the Beast, Brock Lesnar, is in the house, ready to kick off 2018 tonight.
And there is no doubt if this match was for the Raw Women's Championship, it could main event WrestleMania. The Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, faces the goddess of WWE, Alexa Bliss, for the first time ever, live tonight.
This is not my match against Asuka today. What were you thinking?
Well, I thought we'd start off 2018 with a WrestleMania-worthy match.
What you're thinking is flawed and unfair. I don't know if you remember last week, but Asuka not only interrupted me, she attacked me. Unprovoked, I might add. And yet here you are rewarding her bad behavior with a match against me tonight? I really think you need to rethink things. Plus, Asuka said she's entering the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match, so if she wins, she'll actually be facing me at WrestleMania. That should be enough. So, Kurt, let's just start the year off right.
Listen, you're not going to change my mind. If you have a problem with Asuka, you can settle it in the ring tonight. And you're lucky. This isn't a championship match. Yet.
Alexa Bliss isn't happy, but the WWE Universe is, because Kurt Angle has set up a major Monday Night Raw to kick off 2018 tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the general manager of Monday Night Raw, Kurt
An
Angle.
incredible 2017 for Kurt Angle. First, he was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah, let's not forget he became Raw General Manager, returned to in-ring action for the first time in over a decade at TLC. He helped win the brand supremacy battle at Survivor Series for Monday Night Raw. What a year.
Happy New Year! And welcome to Monday Night Raw. I have to say that 2017 is one of the greatest years of my career, especially becoming the Raw General Manager. And if you thought 2017 was great, I guarantee 2018 will be even greater. In 3 weeks, Raw will celebrate its 25th anniversary. And right after that is the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Free agent and 16-time World Heavyweight Champion John Cena has just declared his entry into the Royal Rumble match, the Men's Royal Rumble match. And notice I said Men's Royal Rumble match because there will be a Women's Royal Rumble match as well. And I guarantee a lot of you are wondering what the rules are going to be for that match. Well, I talked to Stephanie McMahon and Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan, and we decided what's good for the men is good for the women, so the same rules apply. Which means the women are going to have 30 entrants that come into that ring. Right here. Each superstar that gets thrown over the top and both feet touch the floor, they will be eliminated. And the winners of the Royal Rumble matches will get a championship opportunity at WrestleMania. Now, I expect Raw to win both the men's and women's Royal Rumble matches and main event WrestleMania, but that's just me. But as far as tonight, we have a great show for you.
Here are the former tag champs who lost the titles last week. Cesaro on your left, Sheamus on the right, the bar.
Kurt, why don't we just forget about the Royal Rumble for a second and talk about the travesty that occurred last week on Raw? We were robbed, fella. Robbed. I mean, you gave...
Oh, hit it the wrong way.
Right hand's okay, though. And Roman Reigns with a clothesline. Oh, and what a right!
Went right back to that elbow, guys.
See Roman, his eyes rolling. And then they kick right to the back of the neck. Joe for the Intercontinental title. This could be it. Push the leg. Is it enough? It is again.
Almost.
Listen, Joe's shaking his head there, but he understands what it takes to put Roman Reigns away.
Samoa Joe knows exactly what he signed up for.
Joe has beaten Roman Reigns, Corey.
You're absolutely right. He's put him to sleep numerous times using that coquina clutch. You know, somewhere in the back of Joe's mind, that's what he's thinking about right now.
And Roman knows that too, and the champ is trying to survive at this juncture so he can fight his way back into the match.
I tell you guys, these two guys, Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns, it's about more than the championship. This blood runs very, very deep. Trust me.
Yeah, but Samoa Joe taking the gold away from Roman. Can you imagine what that would Joe do for Samoa Joe? More salt in the wound of Reigns.
Oh my goodness.
Beautiful form, beautiful elbows.
Forward elbows right upside Roman's skull.
Unbelievable striker. Pace right now favors Joe, Corey.
You can never count Roman Reigns out, but Joe is just firing all cylinders right now.
What a whip into the corner.
Joe can be methodical and pick Roman apart.
You know, let me...
Take another look at impact. Nearly 300 pounds of Joe launching Roman.
Just trash talking Roman and then a straight right hand.
Joe, I mean, I beg to differ. Joe's got a huge advantage right now. Roman Reigns, that emotion is definitely gonna wear on you the longer the match goes.
That emotion can't hold your mind up straight, because as you see, Samoa Joe is putting a beating on Roman's.
Another ring rattling whip by Joe. Look at Joe's face.
Joe telling Roman all day long.
Call it the pain game for nothing, man. Samoa Joe, he's taking a lot, but he's dishing it out just as well.
Snap there and right back to work on the injured arm. Roman Reigns.
Wow.
Look at this.
Slow the blood supply to Roman's brain.
Right now,
He can breathe.
The pressure's still on the left arm.
Exactly. Multiple sources of damage right now.
he's actually trying to choke Roman out with his own arm. This is crazy. Roman is in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, the referee right there, keeping an eye on Roman Reigns and whether Reigns fades here. But again, Reigns in trouble, middle of the ring. Samoa Joe could be closing in on the Intercontinental Championship.
Samoa Joe has been working on his game, man. This is a new Mickey right here.
Oh, wait, that 300-pound frame just wearing down Reigns.
Roman once again trying to rally the WWE Universe, making a little noise for the big dog, but Samoa Joe is just wearing Roman down.
Roman trying to fight back. And Joe right back to the midsection.
Keep the pressure on Samoa Joe.
Into the corner. This time Reigns explodes out of the corner and buys himself some time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live tonight. Happy New Year from American Airlines Arena in Miami, Florida. This is Monday Night Raw. We are in the middle of the Roman Reigns Samoa Joe Intercontinental Championship match. And the champion Roman Reigns on that clothesline looking to rally in a match where if he's disqualified, he will lose his championship.
Samoa Joe stirring first. He'll be the first man to his feet, and he is. But Roman thinking about a rally.
American Airlines Arena's been electric tonight. First Braun Strowman, now the Intercontinental Championship match. Brock Lesnar, the Universal Champion, still to come tonight as Roman Reigns fights back into this battle.
You notice how Samoa Joe did his best to cover up, but the rapid-fire clotheslines from Reigns just too much.
And right to the face of Joe and driving Joe out of the ring.
Can't win that way. You got to get him inside, Roman.
Roman can win via count out and keep his championship, but I don't think Roman Reigns is going to play games that way. He wants to punish Samoa Joe.
I think Samoa Joe is going to take a count out tonight. Trust me on that.
Drive by. And now Joe back into the ring, and Roman Reigns.
Roman wants to
Cover
pin Joe.
by Reigns. Hooks the leg on Joe, and the challenger kicks out at two.
Roman wants to remove any doubt that he is in fact the superior athlete.
I tell you, a win for Samoa Joe would be a great way to start off 2018. Wow.
So would a successful title defense from Roman Reigns.
Indeed, huge matchup for the Royal Rumble in 4 weeks. Everybody trying to build momentum. There's the official again, warning Roman Reigns.
Needs to be careful.
And again, Joe looks to take advantage.
Oh, full head of steam.
Blasting his way into Reigns into the barricade.
Uh-oh. Joe's not done,
Joe
baby.
like a jumbo jet.
My God, what a collision.
And Samoa Joe may have injured himself as well as he came barely through the second rope. Joe's down. Reigns is down. All because of this. Watch the impact from Joe to Reigns.
Samoa Joe's forearm connected flush with Roman's jaw. Not to mention the near 300 pounds behind him.
A lot of pressure right there.
Count of six. Both men outside the ring. Double count out doesn't do anything for Samoa Joe. He's got to get Reigns back into the ring. Joe's in trouble. And both men beat the count. We got a stalemate for the Intercontinental Championship. And we are kicking off the first Monday Night Raw 2018 with what has been an incredible Intercontinental Championship match. The challenger, Samoa Joe. Trash talking the champion, Roman Reigns.
Roman will lose the Intercontinental Championship if he is disqualified.
That may never come into play, Corey, if Joe keeps this up.
I can tell you right now that to this point, Roman Reigns done a pretty good job of keeping his emotions in check. But take a look at the athleticism. Nearly 300 pounds of Samoa Joe launching him right into Roman Reigns, jaw first. I don't know how the big dog survived that.
Hey, it's Royal Rumble season. WrestleMania is around the corner. Everybody giving 120%. And Samoa Joe now stalking the Intercontinental Champion.
This match has taken a tremendous toll on both of these superstars.
You know, championship opportunities, guys, don't come every day, and Samoa Joe is taking advantage of this opportunity. Go out here, take Roman Reigns into deep water, draw him in, and drown him, and walk away with the
Reigns, but Samoa Joe answering with sharp elbow strikes.
Samoa Joe is not backing up.
Cover by Reigns to retain the championship. Joe still in it.
Was that a last gasp effort from Roman Reigns? Roman can't believe it. Checking with the official, making sure it was just two.
Both of these guys standing in the middle of that ring going toe-to-toe. Two big guys, two heavyweights.
All for the Intercontinental Championship, Booker. You know how important that title is.
Yes, indeed. Something's beginning to pulse inside of Reigns.
Roman Reigns is all about it. Samoa Joe, though, ever the veteran, rolls out of the way, not allowing Roman to build any momentum.
Samoa Joe just called a quick little timeout right there. That's what that was.
And it was a great timeout call.
You can't be so sure that Samoa Joe is not attempting to lure Roman Reigns outside of the ring.
Oh!
Exactly. That's exactly what Samoa Joe was doing.
Bouncing Reigns off the steps.
For the shield. This is for team.
Joe just trash talking the champion. Breaks the count. Keeps his championship match intact. Joe, reversal. Oh, into the steps.
Here's Samoa Joe. 282 pounds launched right through the steel stairs, but you can hear Joe as he was smashing Roman's face into the stairs. This is for the Shield.
Guy,
This is for Ambrose.
these two men have beaten the hell out of each other for the Intercontinental Championship.
Deeply personal vendetta.
Roman's got to be careful. Roman's got to be careful.
Just got real, dog.
Roman's going to blow it. Roman's going to blow it.
And the official,
He's going to
try to lure Reigns. Roman uses those steps. He's no longer champion. Samoa Joe is trying to bait Roman Reigns.
You can hear Samoa Joe saying, "Finish me, you coward."
And Roman Reigns in a punch.
Right on the chin, man.
And now Roman with Joe back in the ring.
Bad news for Joe. Bad
Joe
news.
punch again. Joe's down and
That's
out.
it.
Covered by the champion. Oh, and Joe takes out it too. Reigns can't believe it.
What incredible resilience by the challenger Samoa Joe, withstanding two Superman punches from Roman and still surviving.
To show how much Joe really wants the Intercontinental Championship, man.
Oh, what Roman Reigns is doing here is showing how much he wants to keep the title.
Roman Reigns almost lost the Intercontinental title a few moments ago, nearly got himself disqualified.
Roman firing up here on Raw. Went for the spear. Joe caught him with a kick. And now Samoa Joe looks for the Uranagi. And Roman Reigns able to counter. Oh, he knocked out. He was knocked out, but wait a minute.
No.
Joe shoved Reigns into it. Joe sidestepped by Roman. Caught. Uranagi for the Intercontinental title. Kick out.
No.
My goodness, how did Roman kick out?
That was instinct, man.
Joe's got to be careful he doesn't blow his top.
Well, Samoa Joe's pleading his case. Joe's trying to convince the referee that Reigns should be disqualified due to the inadvertent contact with the official.
And look at Joe. He pushed Roman. That was inadvertent on Roman's part.
Clear as day. I mean, that was not Roman's fault. That was unintentional happenstance, but
Joe turns around. Roman Reigns back to his feet. Right hand by Roman.
I like the decision. Referee is going to let him fight.
Oh, Coquina.
it's locked in.
Coquina clutch.
We're going to have a new champion.
Samoa Joe locking it out of Reigns, but they separate. Spear.
That's it.
The big dog hurts.
Here is your winner and still the Intercontinental Champion, Roman Reigns.
It doesn't get any better than that.
That was an absolutely classic Intercontinental championship matchup, you have to respect and give it up for both competitors, the champion and the challenger.
High drama on the first Monday Night Raw of 2018. And yeah, Roman, you're still the champ.
What a battle. Let's take a look back at a few instances where Roman almost wasn't the champion anymore. Samoa Joe shoving the big dog into the official. Luckily, clearer heads would prevail. Here's another one. Roman shoving the referee out of harm's way. Luckily, the competitors were able to continue fighting, and then boom! A thunderous spear through the heart of Samoa Joe, and the Intercontinental Champion retains.
Good job by the official. Let these two competitors go at it here tonight.
It's a special feeling when you go out there and defend the championship. That look on Roman Reigns' face said it all, man. You gotta love it.
But even in defeat, you have to respect the fight that Samoa Joe brought tonight.
But for Roman Reigns, 2018 begins how 2017 ended. He's the Intercontinental Champion. And he's standing tall in his yard on Monday Night Raw.
Perhaps it is I who can help you. Surely, Mr. General Manager, you know there's a conspiracy going on under your watch right now. Just so we're on the same page, if Braun Strowman and Kane gang up on my client, Brock Lesnar will be proactive, not reactive. For this 2018 shall be the year of the beast.
Here we go. Listen to this place. At the Royal Rumble match, it's every man for himself. Light him up, throw him over. One of these men looking to lick their dream. Stars gonna be made. Legends created. Who's gonna main event WrestleMania?
But that's not enough. We will have, for the very first time, an all-women's Royal Rumble match. What do you say, ladies? You make history once again.
Hold up.
We ended 2017 putting the whole Raw Women's Division on notice. Now we're going to begin 2018 by simply issuing a warning. Now there may be 30 women in the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match, but there's only 3 that really matter. And that's Absolution.
Absolution looking forward to 4 weeks at the Royal Rumble, but before that, tomorrow night only on WWE Network. Last week, Hideo Itami sent Jack Gallagher's cohort, Brian Kendrick, to the hospital. Well, gentleman Jack has vowed revenge. He will look to find him at 205 Live tomorrow night.
And speaking of 205 Live, some of the stars of the Cruiserweight division in the ring right now. Gulak on the left, Kamari on the right.
Hello, my name is Drew Gulak. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been sent here to deliver a very, very important message straight from the Cruiserweight Champion, Enzo Amore. Enzo writes, from the desk of Enzo Amore. My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guy in the room, how are you doing? Well, I'm not doing so great. because Muscles Marinara has been flattened by the flu. Therefore, I will not be defending my Cruiserweight Championship tonight on Raw. Well, what do we have over here? That's not right. A couple of haters? A couple of haters? Had I been there tonight, I would have wiped the floor with Cedric Alexander. In fact, I wish I was there tonight to look Cedric Alexander right in the eye and tell him exactly what I think of him.
Oh, good. We're finished with annoyance by proxy. And here's the man who's supposed to challenge Enzo Amore tonight, Cedric Alexander. I know how this young man has been waiting for this opportunity to face the champion here on Monday Night Raw, first Raw of 2018. I don't even think Enzo's actually sick. He might be the champion of the cruiserweights. When it comes to party, you need a lightweight. Nia was bringing him chicken soup.
I came here expecting a Cruiserweight Championship match. I came for competition. Now, since Enzo is sick, which one of you two will it be stepping up in his place?
Cedric, you came out here looking for competition, and well, we'd happily oblige, but in a tag team match. The two of us against you and anyone who walks down that ramp. But we both know you don't have a lot of friends around here, so good luck on somebody coming out. Wait a minute. What?
Yeah, that's gold dust. But you're an old 205 Live alum, Corey? Yeah, and I apparently the cruiserweight division, at least in this match, has got very, very bizarre. Goldust must be on a cut.
Goldie can go with the best of them, man. I've seen him go with the cruiserweights, light heavies, heavyweights.
He put up with you for a year.
Booker, when are we going to get your mayoral talents on 205
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You know I've got some friends in low places, but none are lower than you two. What do you say, Cedric? Want to be friends?
Oh, man, Cedric's got himself a partner. Now, Drew Gulak taken aback, as was Daivari, by the antics of Goldust. So, yeah, guys, 205 Live, Goldust apparently has joined the cruiserweights for the night.
Yeah, no, he's mobile, versatile, sometimes very hostile.
Is he 205? Yeah. 205 pounds?
Probably about 238 right now. I mean, he could lose a couple of pounds.
You got 10 pounds on you, then, Booker.
Well, Daivari and Gulak were running their mouth, and now they find themselves in this matchup against the challenger for the Cruiserweight Championship, Cedric Alexander, and
one thing's for certain, you know Cedric is in tip-top condition tonight. Cedric arrived at the arena here in Miami expecting a Cruiserweight Championship match.
Daivari sent flying. Drop kick. Alexander, tremendous athlete. Drew Gulak, they don't do that. 205 Live, of course, every Tuesday night on the WWE Network. And Daivari, part of the Zo Train, the entourage of the Cruiserweight Champion Enzo Amore.
When you turn your back on the opponent right there, you got to keep your eyes on your guy all the time. Keep your head on the swivel, man.
Watch this. Oh, my God. I'm still having a hard time understanding the Zo Train. What is it that Enzo Amore provides to these guys that they can't take?
Apparently publicity and apparently
checks is what it is.
I mean, say they all like stood outside of Puff Daddy's party last night, hoping someone would take their picture. Is that fame? Is that attention?
They accompanied Enzo, you know, like his entourage, so to speak. Although
because he was hanging out with P. Diddy.
It appears there have been some cracks in the Zo Train as of late. Gulak had made some overtures to perhaps he could be a leader or some capacity of the group.
Who were you hanging out with on New Year's?
Oh, that's neither here nor there, Booker. I choose not to divulge my personal information.
And Daivari caught by Alexander. What a back elbow.
Man, good night, Daivari.
Alexander, I mean, this kid has a whole bunch of talent. You know what? I said this guy may have the most talent in the cruiserweight division. Just waiting on his shot.
And Cedric make the tag to the bizarre one. I'm not talking about Gulak. He's on the other team.
And here is Goldust.
Moving like a cruiserweight. Look at that.
Absolutely is. Look at Goldie.
Towering over Drew Gulak.
Wait a minute.
Oh! Sharp rights to the forehand of Gulak. Booker, doesn't this make you feel like you got some more run in you?
You know what, man? My bump card is full. Trust me.
Big uppercuts from Goldust. Gulak is rocking right now.
Oh, Goldust with a right.
Goldie's looking real good.
He absolutely is.
Oh! You still got it to you, Book. Here's the cover by Goldust and Daivari. Inverted atomic drop.
Goldie's looking good, guys.
What's he thinking? No.
He's lost his mind.
He's going to do it.
No way. This is insane. Goldust, Josh Polly taking out both Gulak and Daivari.
And the tag is made to
Tag to
Cedric.
Alexander. 205 Live is Goldust. And Alexander off the top rope.
There goes Daivari. Gulak from behind.
Oh! Fell for it. Uh-oh.
That's it.
Large. Wow. I hope Enzo's watching.
That's money, baby.
Here are your winners, Cedric Alexander and Goldust.
Incredible. Not only Goldust, but Cedric Alexander here tonight on 205 Live.
There you see it, the impending arrival of a couple good brothers and an extraordinary man that does extraordinary. Extraordinary man that does extraordinary things. This trio of the club's up next.
There's no better time to go to the WWE Network.com than right now to sign up and get the Royal Rumble event as part of your 30-day free trials. As we all know, the Royal Rumble event begins the road to WrestleMania. And of course, I'm talking about the traditional 30-man over-the-top rope Royal Rumble match with 30 superstars vying for a guaranteed championship opportunity at WrestleMania. We've already heard several superstars commit, and there is sure to be more to follow. And history will be made in Philadelphia. Many have committed already for the very first ever Royal Rumble match involving women's superstars from WWE. Same rules, over the top rope, both feet hit the floor. If you win, you're guaranteed a championship opportunity at WrestleMania. It is the women's evolution in store at the Royal Rumble.
Triple threat for the Universal Championship. Brock Lesnar defends against the Beast. Brock Lesnar, excuse me.
Brock defends against Braun Strowman.
Of course, Kane, the big red machine, and Brock Lesnar's in trouble because he doesn't have to be pinned to lose the championship at the Royal Rumble. Ladies and gentlemen, head over to WWENetwork.com to sign up because as part of your 30-day free trial, you'll get what many people believe is going to be the greatest Royal Rumble ever.
Guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Hello, I am Elias. Cena last week, one thing remains true. That WWE stands for Walk with Elias. Which means that WWE Monday Night Raw is my show. That the WWE Universe is my universe. And that I have one question for everybody here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias? Now, after I go on to win the Royal Rumble, I will main event WrestleMania. I will give the performance of a lifetime. But as far as tonight goes, I brought in the new year with some truly incredible artists. But I'm even more excited because right now I get to perform with two very talented musicians. Ladies and gentlemen, the Miztourage. Now you have seen what they can do with harmonicas. You have heard their angelic voices. But tonight, they help me bring in the new year.
We'd like to dedicate this song to our hero, who will be returning to Monday Night Raw next week. You know him as the A-lister and Rolling Stone's Superstar of the Year. Miz, this is for you. Should all acquaintance be forgotten and be left behind? Should all acquaintance be forgotten, be all exiled?
Thank you guys, but I'll take it from here. I'll take it from here. Well, I came to Miami to see who wanted to walk. But no one who's from here worthy, not even the Rock. This city is filled with so many.
Oh man, that was like Nassau Coliseum New Year's Eve 1980. Listen, I was hoping we could get Derek Jeter to trade him.
Which one is better performance? Let's just say that.
The following contest is a six-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 505 pounds, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
As Monday Night Raw heads toward the Royal Rumble in 4 weeks, we head to Memphis, Tennessee. Live next Monday night in the home of Jerry the King Lawler. We'll be at the FedEx Forum for Raw.
Gallows and Anderson will put in a good brother town for sure.
They'll be at Beale Street.
Absolutely.
Right at Jerry's place. This is exciting. This is incredible. Balor, Anderson, Gallows together tonight.
Much of the internet is blowing up right now, guys.
Sure, you're right, Booker T. This is the reunion the WWE Universe has been clamoring for quite some time. A storied history between all three of these men around the globe. Tonight they will fight side by side.
Their tag team partner, from Brilliant, Connecticut, Ireland, Finn Balor.
It was back in Japan where Finn Balor enlisted the help of Carl Anderson and then Luke Gallows to form one of the most devastating groups in the history of sports entertainment. tonight. See by the smile on his face, Finn's feeling good tonight.
He got somebody that can watch his back. He got somebody out there he know he can trust. It's rough here in the WWE. Finn Balor, he's found that out. Universal champion, and now he's trying to work his way back to that spot. It's not easy, Corey.
Finn Balor out here smiling, loving to have a good time in front of this capacity crowd tonight at the American Airlines Arena in Miami. First Monday Night Raw of 2018. And now the Miz Taraj along with Elias going to decide strategy for this match tonight. Anderson, Gallows, and Balor together in action live next. And we're back live on Monday Night Raw. Finn Balor teaming with longtime friends Anderson and Gallows against the Miz Taraj and Elias. And now it's Curtis Axel and Finn Balor in the ring.
You've got to give the edge to Anderson, Gallows, and Balor simply because the chemistry they've developed over years.
Axel hook to the leg, gonna kick him a corner. They have not teamed together in years.
You're right, but they at least have a strong basis. Whereas you have Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel relatively familiar with each other. Elias, I don't think anyone really likes him.
Yeah, but what about the match Elias had against John Cena last week?
I didn't ever say anything about Elias' ability inside the ring. He's powerful, he's dangerous. I just can't stand his music.
Look at the 2 second-generation wrestlers and one of the hottest wrestlers of 2017 in Elias, a bona fide superstar. I would say they perhaps would have the edge.
Elias again, stomping away on Balor. Elias and Finn had quite the rivalry back in 2017. Many believe it was that rivalry that really put Elias on the map. Ooh, blocked by Finn.
The eyes of a lot of the WWE universe. And Elias is a threat. We take it seriously inside the ring.
Cover by Elias, hooks the leg, kicked out by Finn.
Not only that, Elias is a dual superstar. He comes out here night in and night out, go out here and perform to the middle of the ring. Not only with tights on, but with that guitar. The guy is that good.
I'm wearing jeans, Booker, and I really don't think anyone on earth would ever pay to listen to Elias' music. You're probably excited Mariah Carey stumbled through another performance last night, too.
Elias continuing to control Balor, who would love to make it to Anderson and Gallows and make a tag.
Wow, man. The pressure right there from this kid Elias right there. He doesn't try to do anything fancy. He just goes out there and do it work. I like that.
And Elias continues to control Balor. Finn trying to fight back in the match. First ever Universal Champion.
No, this guy's got a lot of talent. Oh! Did not give him any space.
Desperation from Finn lands a double stomp to the midsection of Elias. Can Balor tag one of his brothers?
Finn trying to make it to the corner now. Tag made. Here comes Luke Gallows and both from the Miz Taraj.
Gallows gets fired up, man. He's hard to stop.
Big guy with nimble feet.
At 6'8".
Nothing normal about that cement boot to the face.
Good. Wow.
Punching Dallas.
The height on that splash.
Splash, cover, hooks the leg, and it's Elias. Breaking things up.
Elias gets a...
Anderson takes a flying as Gallows delivered that punch.
Boom! 6'8", Sis Kiz right on the money.
And another big right by Gallows.
Talking about a reunion, guys. Talking about a reunion. These guys are working very well together.
Here we go. Magic Killer.
Like riding the bicycle, I guess, Corey.
Anderson just took a dive to the outside. How sweet it is.
Good night, nurse.
Here are your winners, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, and Finn Balor.
Gotta do great things for a man's confidence to know that you've got some good friends standing by your side. And you can dominate just as you once did. Good friends. Good brothers. Well, here's a man that doesn't concern himself with good friends, good brothers, or anybody else. We are witnessing the dawn of the year of the beast. The Universal Champion Brock Lesnar here, live next.
I went to the headquarters and pissed everyone off.
Let's see some pictures. Oh boy, probably should bring back this outfit.
There she is. she was kind of the mascot for The Miz winning the WWE Championship. Makes me so happy that she was so angry.
We went on and finished the match. That's what me and Sheamus do, with or without teeth.
Having Vince tell me that we're going with you solidifies everything I work for. It was awesome.
And the Beast is here. And so is Kane, and so is Braun Strowman, all under the same roof. This is a volatile situation. Perhaps the most celebrated athlete in the history of WWE. There's no perhaps about it, Cole. Brock Lesnar is. He's the Universal Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Paul Heyman and the Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar.
But what a hill he needs to climb in 4 weeks at the Royal Rumble event. Because Brock Lesnar will defend his championship against Braun Strowman and Kane in a triple threat match. And remember, under triple threat rules, Corey, the champion doesn't have to be pinned or submitted to lose the title. Brock could be as well. I mean, you have to understand, this is the biggest threat to Brock Lesnar's Universal Championship reign that I think we've seen. You put the Big Red Machine and the Monster Among Men gunning for Lesnar's title. And earlier tonight, we had a very tense discussion in the locker room area between Kane and Braun Strowman.
Together, we contain the beast. And I have a plan. All it takes is being on the same page. I don't care about you or your plan. I'm the only alpha monster around here. And when I take down Brock Lesnar, I'm gonna do it on my own terms.
You have to understand, I mean, if Kane defeats Braun Strowman, Kane's the Universal Champion. Brock Lesnar does not have to be defeated to lose his title. No, if Braun beats Kane.
A lot of pressure, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and it would appear to me as though WWE's New Year's resolution is to once again continue.
Tankers, listen up. We need to destroy that button. Quick, before they press it. Requesting artillery support. Oh, bugger. Come on. It almost worked. It's a tough one. Can't do it. What do we do, Commander? Commander, maybe we call in reinforcements. What's this? The call reinforcements button? What luck? Okay, just click the link already. Stop staring at us. Click the link. What a shame losing to a button.
Play World of Tanks for free.
Year's resolution is to once again continue to stack the deck against my client, the reigning, defending, undisputed, Universal Heavyweight Champion, Brock Lesnar! I mean, really? Come on. How else would you explain, once again, Brock Lesnar has to defend his championship against challengers, plural. Remember how it used to be? Ladies and gentlemen, in this corner, the challenger, singular. But that's not how it happens anymore. At the Royal Rumble, it's the Beast versus the Monster versus the Machine. Brock Lesnar defending the Universal Championship against both Braun Strowman and Kane. know this trick, don't you? If Braun Strowman beats Kane, Brock Lesnar loses the Universal Championship. If Kane beats Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar loses the Universal Championship. Notice I never said if someone beats Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship, because we all know that just ain't gonna happen. Spoiler! Brock Lesnar will successfully defend the Universal Championship at the Royal Rumble. And I know what the announcers always say in situations like this, when the champion has to defend against multiple challengers, the odds become, in my opinion, Brock Lesnar defends the title 100%. See, it doesn't matter how you stack the deck against Brock Lesnar. You can line up Braun Strowman. Brock Lesnar would defeat Braun Strowman. You can line up Kane. Brock Lesnar would defeat Kane. You can line up all 30 members, all 30 participants, all 30 superstars that enter the Royal Rumble match and have them fight Brock Lesnar collectively or individually, and Brock Lesnar would eat through each and every one of them as well. You're looking at the most dominant champion in the history of World Wrestling Entertainment, and it goes like this. Brock Lesnar fears no challenge. Brock Lesnar fears no challenger. Brock Lesnar fears no challengers. Brock Lesnar does not believe in monsters. And Brock Lesnar highly doubts that Kane is the devil's favorite. Because I've had a one-on-one with the guy down below, and his favorite is the reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion, Brock Lesnar. Shiva Inferno Artipimo.
Paul Heyman is plainly as it can be. Wait just a minute. He warned us of this earlier tonight. The Big Red Machine, Kane. Marches to the ring. Might not be fear in the eyes of Lesnar, but I think it's at least uncertainty. Remember, these two men have never been in a match before. Kane cannot wait to get his hands on the beast, and now Lesnar realizing the size of the Big Red Machine. Kane grabbing Lesnar. Just like that, a choke slam to the champion. An emphatic statement. Brock just saw Kane. Lesnar is offering it Kane. Kane set up on the top rope, and meanwhile, the locker room's empty. Trying to separate Lesnar and Kane, and the ball's underway. These superstars were sent down by GM Angle, who's up here on the ramp. Angle, of course, thought this would escalate, and he was ready. And now more officials making their way down to ringside. Lesnar with a smile on his face, heading right after the Big Red Machine. Kane being led out of the arena, and the defiant champion staring down the Big Red Machine. Is here. And so is Kane, and so is Braun Strowman, all under the same roof. This is a volatile situation. Perhaps the most celebrated athlete in the history of WWE. There's no perhaps about it, Cole. Brock Lesnar is. He's the Universal Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Paul Heyman and
at the Royal Rumble event. Because Brock Lesnar will defend his championship against Braun Strowman and Kane in a triple threat match. And remember, under triple threat rules scoring, the champion doesn't have to be pinned or submitted to lose the title. Brock could be involved.
I mean, you have to understand, this is the biggest threat to Brock Lesnar's Universal Championship reign that I think we've seen. You put the Big Red Machine and the Monster Among Men gunning for Lesnar's title.
And earlier tonight, we had a very tense discussion in the locker room area between Kane and Braun Strowman.
Together, we can tame the beast. And I have a plan. All it takes is being on the same page. I don't care about you or your plan. I'm the only alpha monster around here. And when I take down Brock Lesnar, I'm gonna do it on my own terms.
You have to understand, I mean, if Kane defeats Braun Strowman, Kane's the Universal Champion. Brock Lesnar does not have to be defeated to lose his title. If Braun beats Kane.
A lot of pressure, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and it would appear to me as though WWE's New Year's resolution is to once again continue to stack the deck against my client, the reigning, defending, undisputed, Universal Heavyweight Champion, Brock Lesnar! I mean, really? Come on. How else would you explain? Once again, Brock Lesnar has to defend his championship against challengers. Challengers, plural. Remember how it used to be? Ladies and gentlemen, in this corner, the challenger. Challenger. Singular. But that's not how it happens anymore. At the Royal Rumble, it's the Beast versus the Monster versus the Machine. Brock Lesnar defending the Universal Championship against both Braun Strowman and Kane. Now you all know this trick, don't you? If Braun Strowman beats Kane